Hi everybody, it's me, your boy, and today I'm going to review the 1517 to Paris. Can't believe I paid $11.21 to watch this movie. Oh god, this is so bad. The 1517 to Paris was written by Dorothy Bliscall and it's directed by Clint Eastwood, who likes to make films in his spare time when he's not at the nursing home with Ridley Scott. Clint Eastwood is an American filmmaker. He's made tons and tons of films. I reviewed his previous film Sully on this channel, and I thought it was okay even though it was pretty bland. And his newest film focuses on yet another real-life story about ordinary people who do something incredibly heroic that we already know the outcome to. The 1517 to Paris portrays the true events of the 2015 Tallis train attack, in which a man's plan to slaughter the passengers on this train was thwarted by three young Americans who were on vacation in Europe. The film has sort of a non-linear structure, and it shows the upbringing of these three characters from childhood to adulthood and what led up to their heroic acts. And what's making this particular film stick out so much to people is that the actual heroes who prevented the terrorist attack play themselves in this movie. Guys, this film is a perfect example of how good intentions alone do not necessarily make for a good film. Taking the real people from an event that you want to dramatize and put into a movie is a pretty bold move, but when you're doing it just for a shallow appeal to realism and you don't do anything else to make the film feel authentic, realistic, or riveting, then it just feels like a stupid fucking gimmick. That's what this film is. It's like the execution was like completely thrown out the window and Clint Eastwood was like, well, I got the actual characters from the story, isn't that good enough? Get off my lawn. Good execution is critical, and it feels like Clint Eastwood doesn't even give a shit about good execution. There's not a shred of interesting character development. The film moves at an unforgivably slow pace, featuring more of Clint Eastwood's boring-ass piano music that he loves to put into his films, and the acting is pure shit. While I absolutely respect these three guys for their service in saving God knows how many people from this terrorist asshole, I'm gonna say that they should stick to being heroes respectfully because, they fucking suck at acting. I don't know, man. It feels like life is catapulting me towards something. This film truly does make a case for using professional actors because, Jesus Christ. And the terrible acting is made exponentially worse by the script, which is filled with really plain dialogue. Even the actual actors have a lot of cringy lines as well. There's this one scene in particular where the two moms of the two main characters, played by Jenna Fischer and Judy Greer, have a confrontation with the teacher who says their two kids have ADD, and she tries to recommend putting them on medication to help their ADD, and Judy Greer and Jenna Fischer get up and storm out of the classroom very angrily, but before they leave, Judy Greer leaves us with this gem of a line where she says, "My God is greater than your pills." Ah! The script in general doesn't really have any focus. I had a hard time understanding what it is this film was trying to say or be. The film tries to tell the age-old story of how these ordinary men faced adversity their whole life, which prepared them for this one huge moment. But there really aren't any moments of convincing adversity leading up to the train incident. The only conflicts they face as children are these insanely forced confrontations with these absurdly mean teachers at the Christian school they go to. During the midpoint of the film, Spencer Stone doesn't get the coveted position of paratrooper in the Air Force, which the film treats as some sort of devastating event when it's really not. And when they're exploring Europe, there really isn't any conflict at all. It's just a guided tour of these dudes eating gelato, taking selfies, and clubbing. Yeah, that's some hard-hitting stuff. None of the events leading up to the incident on the train tie into what inspired their heroic efforts. The whole thing is discounted as a matter of fate or destiny, and it's really dumb and lame. The only good things about this film, if I had to name a few, is that it does have some decent cinematography here and there. I think the film's concept is kind of interesting, and the scuffle scene on the train was done very well, but the concept is completely underhanded by some really lazy execution, and the scene on the train only makes up 10 minutes of the film's 90-minute runtime. Guys, this is the worst film Clint Eastwood has made in a while. It feels like he barely even tried. I would even argue that this film kind of delegitimizes the events of the 2015 Tallis train attack because it feels like such a gimmick. Better luck next time, Clint. I'm going to give this film a 1 out of 5. Thanks for watching this review, guys. I really appreciate it. Make sure you take some time to check out the other content on my channel if you think I have an interesting opinion. Let me know what you thought about this film in the comment section below and leave a recommendation while you're down there on what I should watch and review next. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button down below or share this video, or both, whichever you prefer. And as always, if you dig the channel, then subscribe to the channel and be a real American hero. Who knows, Clint Eastwood might make a shitty movie about your life too. Thanks again, guys. This is your boy Josh, and I'm done with this movie. I'm gonna sign off until next time.